9 subtle routines older adults often adopt in their later years. It's a subject seldom discussed. Many seniors quietly begin to retreat from day-to-day living, foregoing social events, sidestepping conversations, and spending more time alone. This can appear harmless, even peaceful. However, over time, it silently diminishes mental acuity, emotional health, and meaningful relationships, ultimately impacting overall contentment. In this presentation, we will uncover 9 such routines that frequently emerge with age. These are patterns that subtly influence physical health, emotional state, and personal autonomy. From social withdrawal to quiet customs that restrict vitality, we will examine each one and reveal a final, unexpected routine that could profoundly enhance your everyday experience. Routine 1. Retreating from social engagement. In later life, it's not unusual for older adults to slowly pull back from community involvement. Initially, this may feel harmless or even soothing. Missing a friend's invitation, avoiding group outings, or turning down family events can seem like simple preferences for tranquility. Yet, this quiet pattern gradually weakens cognitive, emotional, and even physical wellness. Social interaction is much more than simple amusement. It activates the brain, fortifies memory, sharpens focus, and improves reasoning skills. When seniors live in isolation, these crucial mental workouts decrease, raising the likelihood of cognitive fading over the years. On an emotional level, withdrawal cultivates feelings of solitude, low mood, and worry. People are naturally communal beings, and positive social contact releases hormones that lower stress and support cardiac and immune function. Without these connections, seniors can feel detached, less inspired to pursue interests, or hesitant to venture outdoors. Gradually, even brief strolls or everyday tasks can feel like chores, further reducing their participation in life. Physically, seclusion often results in decreased activity. Walking to see a companion, joining a local event, or assisting relatives with minor errands all offer gentle but vital movement. When these activities are omitted, muscles lose strength, balance suffers, and stamina drops. Less movement can also worsen long-term conditions like joint pain, hypertension, and blood sugar issues, quietly hastening the aging process. Overcoming the pattern of social retreat doesn't demand extreme measures. Modest, regular actions like phoning a relative, enrolling in a brief workshop, becoming a member of a nearby group, or offering your time can reconnect the mind and body to a social rhythm. Even short exchanges provide mental stimulation, an emotional boost, and mild physical activity, all of which support vibrancy. Rebuilding social bonds restores self-assurance, a sense of purpose, and feelings of community. Older adults who re-engage with others report better moods, increased vitality, and a rediscovered curiosity in daily living. Over time, these small actions create a positive chain reaction: clearer thinking, improved physical health, and stronger emotional fortitude. By intentionally choosing connection over isolation, seniors reclaim their independence, joy, and a more fulfilling, extended life rich with meaningful relationships. Routine 2. Unseen monetary strain. Many seniors unintentionally adopt subtle financial practices that quietly consume their peace and self-sufficiency. Overspending on minor luxuries, failing to monitor monthly outgoings, or depending too much on others to handle money might feel insignificant at first. It can appear to be a simple method to dodge anxiety. However, over time, this routine silently damages emotional health, self-reliance, and overall life quality. Financial worry is more than digits in an account. Constant concern over funds raises stress chemicals like cortisol, which can disturb sleep, weaken the immune system, elevate blood pressure, and even impact memory and focus. Seniors who persistently worry about costs, shopping, or surprise bills often feel nervous, drained, or tense all day. This hidden load can also create friction in family dynamics, as pride or shame may block honest discussions about monetary needs or future planning. Relying on others for financial duties further reduces self-governance. Seniors might feel incapable or annoyed when they cannot handle their own funds, even for daily needs. This quiet loss of command can slowly wear down self-worth and contribute to a sense of powerlessness, which subtly affects their drive to remain active, sociable, or involved in other life areas. Over months and years, financial instability can become a major source of anxiety, restricting chances for leisure, hobbies, or novel experiences, and ultimately lowering life satisfaction. Shifting this routine requires conscious effort and forward thinking. Maintaining a straightforward budget, observing monthly expenses, and pinpointing areas for change restores control and eases concern. Seeking advice from trusted family, friends, or financial experts can offer direction while preserving respect and autonomy. Setting up a small savings fund for unexpected costs and focusing on needs over wants can also lessen anxiety. Seniors who manage their finances experience a refreshed feeling of liberty and self-belief. Without the continual mental toll of monetary fears, they gain emotional clarity, vigor, and concentration to fully appreciate life. Small, steady financial practices build stability, decrease stress, and enable seniors to make decisions that boost their health, happiness, and long-term independence. Financial awareness isn't just about currency, it's a vital practice for a more dynamic, serene life. Routine 3. Avoiding new learning. As individuals grow older, it's common to fall into the pattern of shunning new knowledge or technology, thinking it's too complex or irrelevant. Many seniors are reluctant to use mobile devices, computers, or basic applications for tasks like finance, talking with family, or monitoring health. Initially, this seems like a method to avoid irritation. But this quiet custom gradually restricts independence, mental engagement, and access to tools that could simplify everyday living. Acquiring new skills is a type of cognitive workout. The brain excels with challenges, and practicing with new devices strengthens neuroplasticity, its ability to create fresh pathways. Seniors who resist adaptation might observe slower reasoning, memory lapses, or trouble with solving problems. Over time, this can increase dependence on others for routine activities, reducing self-sufficiency and confidence. Emotionally, avoiding education can lead to annoyance, disappointment, or a sense of lagging behind contemporaries and younger relatives. The habit also limits practical access to resources. Digital communication, online health consultations, electronic banking, and social media can enhance convenience, safety, and community ties. Seniors who bypass these tools might miss valuable opportunities, feel cut off from family, or struggle with daily logistics that technology could ease. Altering this routine demands patience, regularity, and support. Begin with modest steps by learning one simple tool at a time. Short instructional videos, guided practice, and encouragement from relatives, peers, or community classes can make the process manageable and even enjoyable. Step by step, mastering new abilities rebuilds confidence, autonomy, and a sense of achievement. Seniors who welcome learning experience sharper mental function, better problem-solving skills, and greater self-reliance. They regain command over daily activities, feel capable of managing contemporary life, and sustain social bonds more effortlessly. Ultimately, adopting an attitude of curiosity and continuous learning fortifies both the mind and spirit, demonstrating that development and adjustment are achievable at any age. Routine 4. A critical inner voice and constant concern. Many seniors develop a subtle yet damaging pattern of persistent self-criticism or undue anxiety. Thoughts such as, "I'm not able to manage this anymore," or "I'm too old for that," might seem normal or trivial, but over time, they quietly weaken self-esteem, drive, and emotional stability. This routine can make even simple daily chores feel daunting, creating a cycle of discouragement and reduced participation in life. Continual negative self-talk elevates stress chemicals, which can impact rest, immune response, and heart health. Emotionally, it encourages nervousness, sadness, and feelings of powerlessness. Seniors may evade new experiences, social contact, or challenges due to fear of failing, reinforcing seclusion and limiting personal development. The mental exhaustion from constant worry can sap energy, leaving seniors feeling cognitively tired and physically spent. Changing this routine begins with recognition. Identifying pessimistic thoughts and substituting them with encouraging statements or balanced viewpoints alters the mental environment. Practices like keeping a diary, gratitude reflections, or talking with supportive companions or counselors can lessen mental pressure and encourage self-kindness. Mindfulness and meditation can also assist seniors in stepping back from anxiety and concentrating on the present moment. Cultivating a more positive internal conversation strengthens emotional durability, boosts energy, and improves the capacity to handle daily difficulties with assurance. Seniors who minimize negative self-talk encounter more joy, motivation, and involvement in life. This shift in habit shows that perspective deeply affects not only happiness but also physical and cognitive wellness. By transforming their internal dialogue, seniors can reclaim a sense of empowerment, meaning, and vitality in all parts of their lives. Routine 5. Letting personal care standards slip. A quiet routine many seniors adopt with age is a slow decline in personal cleanliness and appearance. Missing regular showers, overlooking dental hygiene, or neglecting hair and nail care can appear minor or unimportant. However, over time, this custom quietly influences physical health, emotional comfort, and social poise, creating repercussions that are often overlooked. From a health standpoint, poor hygiene raises the risk of infections, skin issues, oral diseases, and even chronic illnesses. Simple oversights like inconsistent toothbrushing or insufficient hand washing can lead to germ accumulation or gum problems, which are connected to heart issues and other complications. Similarly, ignoring grooming can worsen skin conditions, irritation, or discomfort, affecting overall physical well-being. Emotionally and socially, this routine wears down self-assurance. Seniors who feel untidy may withdraw from community life, avoiding meetings with family, friends, or local events. This retreat deepens isolation, leading to reduced emotional satisfaction and increased loneliness. Even minor efforts towards self-care can have a significant impact on mood and general life satisfaction. Modifying this routine requires practical, achievable rituals. Seniors can include gentle daily habits such as brushing and flossing teeth, washing and hydrating skin, maintaining hair, and regular nail trimming. Using easy-to-handle tools or simple reminders makes hygiene consistent and straightforward. Seniors who prioritize self-care experience a noticeable boost in confidence, social interaction, and overall wellness. Basic routines reestablish a feeling of dignity and pride, strengthen emotional resilience, and support physical health. By consciously focusing on personal care, seniors reinforce their independence, enhance life quality, and maintain an active presence in both social and family circles. Small, consistent efforts in grooming and hygiene are, in fact, essential practices that sustain long-term vitality and happiness. Routine 6. Overdependence on familiar, unhealthy foods. Many seniors form a habit of depending heavily on familiar, often unhealthy, foods like packaged snacks, sugary items, fried dishes, or pre-prepared meals. Initially, this may feel like a harmless pleasure or a convenient solution for hunger. But over time, it quietly compromises energy, nutrition, and general health. These comfort foods are typically lacking in essential nutrients like fiber, vitamins, and minerals, while being high in sugar, salt, and unhealthy fats. Regular intake can cause energy surges followed by slumps, making seniors feel tired, sluggish, or uninspired to participate in physical or social activities. Over-reliance on these items also increases the risk of long-term conditions such as diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease, and inflammation, gradually affecting longevity and life quality. Emotionally, turning to comfort foods can create a cycle of dependency. Seniors might eat from routine, boredom, or stress rather than genuine hunger. This pattern can reinforce sensations of low energy, regret, or frustration with health constraints. Over time, it limits the capacity to enjoy balanced nutrition and reduces the fulfillment of nourishing the body correctly. Changing this habit doesn't require extreme actions. Small, steady adjustments can have a powerful effect. Swapping one daily snack for fruit or vegetables, including lean proteins, whole grains, and healthy fats into meals, and trying tasty, nutritious alternatives to favorite treats. Gradual changes allow taste preferences and habits to adapt without a sense of deprivation. Seniors who vary their diet observe enhancements in energy, mental sharpness, and overall physical health. Stable blood sugar, improved digestion, and a stronger immune system are just a few of the rewards. By mindfully adjusting eating habits, seniors regain command of their health, lower risk factors for chronic illness, and support a longer life. What seems like a simple dietary custom quietly affects every facet of vitality, proving that conscious nutrition is one of the most powerful strategies for a longer, healthier, and more active life. Routine 7. Constant measuring against others. A subtle yet harmful routine that emerges in many seniors is the inclination to perpetually measure themselves against other people. This could involve comparing physical capabilities, mental sharpness, social achievements, or lifestyle choices to peers, younger individuals, or family members. At first, it may seem innocent, a way to assess progress or stay driven. But over time, it quietly breeds discontent, tension, and reduced self-worth. Excessive comparison sets off emotional and physical stress. Continuously judging oneself against others activates cortisol, the body's primary stress hormone, which can interrupt sleep, impair immunity, and influence overall health. Emotionally, it promotes feelings of insufficiency, jealousy, or remorse, diminishing the incentive to pursue personal aims or relish daily living. Seniors may start concentrating more on perceived shortcomings or lost chances rather than valuing their own accomplishments and unique qualities. This routine also impacts social dynamics. Comparing oneself to contemporaries can generate bitterness or self-awareness, leading seniors to retreat from group engagements or discussions. Over time, these actions reinforce isolation, wearing down emotional strength and mental health. Altering this routine requires deliberate shifts in perspective. Seniors can cultivate thankfulness, acknowledge personal progress, and concentrate on self-betterment rather than external standards. Mindfulness activities, diary writing, or thoughtful practices can help redirect focus inward and nurture self-acceptance. Seniors who lessen comparison notice better emotional balance, increased confidence, and restored drive to participate in meaningful pursuits. By concentrating on their own path instead of others' successes, they recover a sense of meaning and authority over their lives. This habit change not only improves mental and emotional wellness but also encourages long-term vitality, stronger community ties, and a more rewarding daily existence. Learning to honor one's personal journey is a key approach for sustaining happiness, independence, and longevity. Routine 8. Hesitance to seek assistance. Many seniors develop the custom of declining support or refusing to acknowledge their physical or cognitive constraints. Pride, concern about seeming incapable, or a wish to preserve independence often motivate this conduct. Initially, it appears to be a responsible or self-sufficient stance. However, over time, it quietly heightens risk, anxiety, and unnecessary hardship in everyday life. Rejecting aid can have serious outcomes. Seniors might struggle with home maintenance, cooking, managing medications, or transport without recognizing the added physical toll and potential dangers. This routine can result in accidents, falls, missed doctor visits, or poor diet. Emotionally, it fosters irritation, worry, and sensations of being overwhelmed. When daily duties become too much, the silent burden of handling everything alone reduces overall wellness and lowers life contentment. This custom also affects interpersonal connections. Relatives or helpers may feel excluded or uncertain how to assist, creating strain or misunderstandings. Seniors might isolate themselves to evade perceived criticism, unintentionally increasing loneliness and emotional pressure. Changing this routine involves redefining help as a form of empowerment, not frailty. Accepting support with daily tasks, mobility, or technology can lower risk, conserve energy for meaningful activities, and strengthen social bonds. Simple tactics include sharing chores, utilizing assistive devices, or collaborating with family and friends for activities that are physically or mentally demanding. Seniors who welcome assistance maintain greater independence in the long run. By reducing undue strain and risk, they safeguard their health, preserve vitality, and build stronger relationships with loved ones. Acknowledging and respecting personal limits is a mark of wisdom, not weakness. This shift in habit enhances safety, emotional resilience, and life quality, enabling seniors to live more completely while still upholding their dignity and self-reliance. Routine 9. An overly sedentary existence. A subtle yet significant routine many seniors adopt is a largely inactive lifestyle. Remaining seated for extended periods, whether watching television, reading, or staying in one place for ease, may feel restful initially, but it quietly hastens physical decline, reduces movement, and impairs overall health. Prolonged stillness weakens muscles, stiffens joints, and lowers heart and lung efficiency. Over time, a lack of activity contributes to chronic conditions such as heart disease, diabetes, weight gain, and poor blood flow. Mental health is also influenced. Sedentary behavior can increase sensations of lethargy, low mood, and isolation while reducing chances for social contact or mental stimulation. Even mild daily activity is crucial. Walking around the home, stretching, light gardening, or doing simple movements strengthens muscles, maintains flexibility, and improves stability. Blood flow and oxygen delivery enhance with regular movement, supporting brain function, energy levels, and general vitality. Seniors who stay inactive often encounter quicker physical decline, reduced assurance in mobility, and a higher risk of falls or harm. Altering this routine starts with small, attainable targets. Brief daily strolls, light stretching regimens, or gentle exercises done multiple times a day can make a substantial difference. Over time, these activities build endurance, mood, and physical toughness while fostering a sense of achievement and independence. Seniors who embrace activity regain energy, mental clarity, and confidence in their physical capabilities. Regular movement supports a longer life, strengthens bones and muscles, and improves the ability to maintain self-sufficiency. By consciously avoiding a sedentary existence, seniors not only protect their health but also enhance their life quality, proving that consistent, even moderate, activity is a powerful secret to vitality and long-term well-being. The most effective method to counter these 9 routines is to adopt daily, deliberate movement paired with purposeful social interaction. Studies indicate that seniors who blend light exercise, mental stimulation, and meaningful connections into their schedule experience stronger immune function, sharper cognition, and greater autonomy, significantly boosting longevity and overall life satisfaction. Picture a life where each day feels brighter, your vigor is restored, and self-assurance expands with every small positive step. By identifying and adjusting these habits, you can reconnect with loved ones, welcome new experiences, and construct a dynamic, independent life, demonstrating it's never too late to forge a healthier, happier, and more rewarding future. Take control of your daily patterns today by implementing small, significant changes. Whether it's moving a bit more, reaching out to someone, or experimenting with a healthier custom, each action fortifies your independence, energy, and joy. Discover more practical, senior-focused guidance on our channel to continue building a dynamic, longer, and more fulfilling life. These are the 9 subtle routines older adults often adopt in their later years, a subject seldom discussed. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.